Hey there, I'm going to show you a couple stretches for your wrist and hand, especially if you're doing a lot of keyboarding during the day. Some of these you may have seen, but I'll give you a little more specifics on it and then show you one you may not have seen before. So first and foremost, we're going to want to stretch the muscles of the front kind of palm up side of your arm. These are your wrist flexors, okay? They bend your fingers. And then we're going to also want to stretch these muscles on the back side, which are your wrist extensors, or what bring your fingers up or your wrist up when you're typing. So first and foremost, what I want to show you is turn your palm up, straighten your elbow, gently pull your fingers back, drop your shoulder down, and you should feel a nice stretch all through here as you're doing it. Again, about 15 to 30 seconds, should feel good. And then go ahead and come back out, okay? Next thing I want to show you is stretching the wrist extensor muscles. So what I'm going to do is now have my palm down, elbow straight, point my fingers downward, and then increase that wrist bending with my opposite hand, again for about 30 seconds, 15, 30 seconds. Now, one other place that gets really sore for people is this area right here, because when you are doing a lot of typing, you have your hands and your fingers already going up and using the muscles here. So what I want you to do is find your elbow right through here and go down just a little bit. You can rest your hand or arm down on something. If you start pushing and making some small circles in through here, you're gonna probably feel some tender spots. Don't dig into it, but start to make some small circles all through here. So you start getting some blood flow into the muscles, you start massaging them, letting them relax a little bit. You can keep the small circles, or you can rub perpendicular, which means the muscles run this way, rub them the opposite way. So you could rub like this too. Little more up and down versus circular. And you can do that for about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, maybe until your fingers get so tired. Now, one thing that you may not have seen before is sometimes when you try and do this stretch, you won't feel very much up here. So what you can do is use a couple items that might make you have a better stretch. I have a small foam roller and a towel. You can use anything like this, even a football works. But I'm just gonna wrap this foam roller in a towel for comfort. So I'm gonna roll this up, bring it back. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it forward a little bit. I'm going to have my hand on it. I'm going to lean forward and let my arm go. I'm going to let my wrist bend. And now I'm feeling a pretty darn good stretch in through the top part of my forearm here, where I wasn't feeling it before. Again, 15, 30 seconds is fine time. You can always back off, give it a break, do it again. And then once you feel like you're thoroughly stretched out, you can get back to working on the computer again.